good for us, right? Like this.
But which way can be used instead of this assessment? The idea of this card.
Well, give feedback.
Maybe, yeah, feedback to ask them question and to make them understand why. So by themselves. So not I say that's wrong. Change it.
Kind of specific you.
So different questions to ask.
Thanks a lot.
Word assignments, like rephrase assignments to promote creative thinking, right? Say them in the other way. Writing words like creative. Not simply do, yeah, but yes, that's a really good idea to do it.
See, you say that it's misbehavior.
Okay.
Channel the creativity impulse is, as we said with, as we mentioned that with functional language. For example.
Yeah, but I don't think that it's misbehavior. It's just their way of seeing the task.
Yeah, it's one way of looking at it.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we need to praise them for their creativity and not to tell them that they are, I don't know.
They are disturbing our lesson and they are bothering us.
Yeah, or for example, let's imagine that there was a task given, for example, to, let's take gallery walk, yeah? To go, to walk, yes, and do some task, I know, correct mistakes or open the braces. And they decide that they can just sit in the class because they found these sentences in the book. Is it about, like, no, it's not creativity, I understand, but maybe it's more about
misbehavior.
Okay. But it's also kind of like creativity that they don't need to do the task which other like people do.
Or if they find their own way of doing this task.
Yeah, I'm at this. Okay.
Or also here, like the concept of misbehavior, very often we can hear from students some funny comments on some words that they are trying to learn. And very often such students can make some interesting associations. And really, the rest of students may remember the word just because of this association.
That's true. We had the word composed and someone got the association compost. Compost.
Yeah, just a couple of lessons ago, we have cartoon as carton. So not cartoon, but cartoon because carton.
Okay.
Reward
assignments to promote creativity. Like rephrase the tasks?
Yes. So usually we have in our instructions, even in the book and the instructions that we give, we have make up. Yes, make up a sentence, make up a question. And for them, it's a kind of duty and they feel, oh yeah, no, again, I don't want.
How about creating some sentences? Suggestion.
Creating.
It works well with some demonstration and eliciting when you first have a sentence, for example, on the screen, and you ask them, what can we do with this sentence? Or how can I say this sentence another way? Or something like that. Or how can I say that in the past? Or if I say yesterday? and so on. And they try to make a sentence, and then you say, okay, you can go to the task and do the same. Or you mean that they can create like their own task?
What I mean is just to change the words in your instructions.
But actually, I think that the idea which Lisa mentioned, it also promotes creative thinking, because when you don't tell them like at once what they need to do, they just need to think what we can do with this. So maybe to correct it, when they just look at the sentence and they try to understand what can be done about it, maybe.
Yes. Especially design.
Design, yes.
Okay, the next one, be present with students' ideas.
Народные стены. Сейчас он должен загрузиться.
Hello, Polina.
Yeah.
Why are you in the office now?
Office.
I just don't have the internet and I don't have electricity at home, so I'm here.
Yeah. That's a common problem within last few weeks for different people in different parts of the city.
Really? Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Well, at least I found the solution. At least our office finally works and we can use it, this opportunity.
Yes. So I understand you have already finished the discussion because the girls are still in progress, but anyway, let's return to the main room.
Okay.